So I started this a tiny bit late, but we're still in the first 10 rounds against a blue monster. So you can see my lineup that I have. And I activate the pirate at round 8 just because he takes 3 times. And then I get going and I'm going to use Samuel, even though he might activate the pirate because it's still early on, and the pirate's not going to do as much damage as later. Um, but you just a lot of this is tile management. So obviously the point is that to get Lady M activated every 4 rounds so that you can continue on. And as you can see, I have her activated. So after I count to 4, I then will use that. And then um, I'm going to save Samuel for now because I have a lot of yellows. But I use him now and get the pirate again. But I'm pretty easily going to be able to get Lady activated because there are a lot of yellow tiles. And I'm going to save the big bombs as long as I can. Remember that bombs, the big bombs, grenades, whatever they're called, you want to save them over yellow tiles if you don't have a choice. So I'm I was trying to save that big yellow bomb, but of course it got activated by hitting another big bomb. So I just am now doing tile management, trying not to use any bombs or any yellow tiles until I can activate or use Lady M, which I just did. And then we're just gonna keep going and hope that Samuel's good to me. And he so far hasn't been. Um, but I am still uh, not gonna have too much trouble getting Lady M. Hopefully, um, but as you can see, sometimes you need some luck. I didn't get it there. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to get her. I wasn't able to get her at first, but we're still early on. So the monster's not going to do too much damage. And I'm able to then get her activated. And then she will, uh, heal a little bit. Some people, or she'll heal everyone a little bit. And so now I'm just getting everyone activated. And since I have Lady M activated early, I'm going to save Samuel and do some more tile management and try to use tiles or colors of tiles that I don't have or that I don't have heroes of. And if I have a chance to get a big bomb like that red one I just did, I'm gonna do it. Um, because they're really important when you don't have enough yellow tiles to be able to get some tile movement. Um, so once again, I already have her lady activated. So tile management, getting ready for the next round that I have to get her activated. And so now there's not very many yellow tiles, so I'm going to be using the big red bomb. Um, and the pirate's really nice because he gives big bombs each time. And so now I get her activated right in time, use it, and then I'm going to see if I can get her activated without using the bomb, but it didn't work. So now we just do this, hope that Samuel's good to us, and he finally is. So now, once again, tile management, get rid of colors I don't have use for, and getting ready for the next round. Um, this one's a little tricky because I'm trying to figure out the best or the way that I can use the least amount of or waste the least amount of yellow tiles since Lady is already activated. And then once again, just getting ready. And now I can work on getting her activated again. And I'm not going to use Samuel because she's already really close to being activated and I can save him for next time. So rinse and repeat. Tile management. Get rid of stuff you don't need. Get ready for next round. And here I'm going to save Samuel in case he does want to activate the pirate. And he does, so. And, you know, use a big bomb to get her activated, but, you know, we need to get her activated in order to keep going. So now, once again, just trying to cause the least amount of, like, tile disruption now, getting rid of stuff I don't need, keeping as many yellow tiles and bombs as possible. Use her after 4 rounds. And then, you know, I'm trying now to be able to get her activated without using the big bomb, the big yellow bomb, and I did. So here we go. We just keep doing this. One thing is if you go 3 rounds and there's just no way to not like hit like multiple bombs, you can use Lady after 3 rounds, but you have to start the count over for 4 rounds. And you don't want to do it unless you essentially have to, unless you're going to be wasting a lot of like the yellow tiles and bombs. So as you can see, there's not very many yellow tiles. So I'm hoping for Samuel to be good to me or get really lucky with just a lot of tile movement. And so we can see Samuel is not good to us. So now we're going to have to hope to get lucky. And we did. And be able to use her. Also note that Lady M does not work after 100 rounds. So the best thing to do is if you do get there, and you can check by hitting the little symbol to the left under the white exclamation mark, and you can see what round you're on. And you want to do it, if you're getting up there, you want to do it at 99 just so you can have a little, you know, get those 4 rounds to 103, and she won't work after that, unfortunately. But here we go. Samuel was good for us, good to us, and now we're just going to be doing what we do, and I'll periodically check what round I'm on just to keep track. Got unlucky again. Got the pirate. But now we're going to have to hope to get her. We did. So, we just keep on going. And I'll forget to use the mecha a lot of times. So we got the pirate again. And he does a lot of damage. And especially with Ulrich, he's going to do a lot of damage. So here I'm trying to just figure out the best way to get her activated and get some yellow tiles here because there's just not very many. And sometimes it's you just have to get lucky. And here, so we got her activated again, and we're just gonna keep going. keep doing the same as we have been. And when you do it to the side like that, when you don't hit the monster, um, it will count for more uh, in order to activate, if that makes sense. So there we got Lee. Samuel was good to us again, so got her activated. Wasted a few towels on accident there. It happens. Now we use her again, and yeah, I was trying to, I'm hoping to get more yellow tiles because I'm most likely going to have to use the big yellow bomb. But it was enough to get her activated, which is good. Making you, if you can make the big bombs, I just checked. I was around 93, so I'm trying to hopefully get Lady activated and ready for round 99. Samuel's good to us again, so we just keep round 95. So I'm just trying to hopefully, get as far as I can on this. And so I used her now in hopes to get her activated again before round 99. And this, at this point, this combo at this point is really good because it gives you a lot of points. So now I'm going to see round 99. So gonna use her and then use Samuel because might as well. I guess I didn't use him yet, but she's now not gonna work. But still, she's still activated. And now really it's just trying to get as many points, like as much tile movement as possible to try and get some combos. You're not gonna worry about getting Lady activated. I just used her because why not? And then that's it. And so it takes a lot of practice. It looks fairly easy, but it does take a lot